Thank you for hanging out with me today. This is KJ48, and welcome back to The Infected. Last episode was all about defense, and the defense was deeply flawed. They basically came in from the back. I even left my doors open. Honestly, I don't know if it would have mattered if I left my doors open. I think they still would have come in through the back. So this defense, while it looks nice, it's not really going to do anything until we can, shore up what we got back here. Now, this is not going to be an outside part of the the build, but for a temporary defense, I will set up some stuff back here. I think 3 of these will probably be enough. I would like to line them up. That looks lined up to me. All right, so 1 right there. And double them up like that. I don't want it going off the side. That looks dumb. Here we go. And, we have everything we need for this right now. This isn't even what this episode's going to be about, but I did want to get this done before we went on with the episode. There we go. Iron. I'd also like to see what happens when that chicken thing is up by 1 minute, if they or by 1 hour, if they reproduce or just lay an egg. We'll just have to see. Yeah, that should be pretty... Man, that's going to be really solid. They'd be better. They'd be really better off attacking over there. So we'll see. Now with that being done, we've got to get some light going here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna cook up a bunch of ores, because that's how you get the lights going. At least it's the best way for me to get the lights going. I can hold out the torch. I can cook up some ore. I can, whatever. I'm gonna cook up the ores though. This should go pretty quickly. I want them to attack somewhat quickly. I want to know how the defense is gonna work before I go on to building. We're gonna be doing a major building episode. It will be this building I'm in right now. We're going to work on the 2nd floor. And I've got to start thinking about what I want to do with the building that I started in. Do I want to tear it down? Do I want to leave it up? Honestly, I'm not really sure. I'm just going to have to kind of think about it and see how things go. And there they are, all lit. Now that light thing is going up pretty quick. And just to get it going up a little quicker, I am going to turn on all my lights outside. And walk around with one of these. Here we go. Come on, guys. I want to know what's going to happen. Let's do this. Let's do this. Actually, I don't want to keep that up all the time. It's kind of irritating. All right, so that's all looking good. We got to keep an eye on the power. Honestly, I got to hit the water house again. I haven't hit it in a while. 3, 2, 1. There we go. Should we do another battery? Yeah. I don't see why not. So we're gonna need 5 of these. Wait, what the heck? Okay. I get my buttons confused on how I move stuff over. Alright, whatever. I'm just gonna take all 10. The heck with it. And then I'm gonna need 5 cobalt. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 5 copper. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we're gonna need the advanced workbench, which I still left in here. I want to move it in the other place. I'm going to start thinking about where I want to put stuff. Like, what's going to go on the 2nd floor? What's going to go on... I got to, I got to make the right decisions on where I put stuff, because if I don't, there's going to be a lot of running around. Like, if I put a workbench that's going to deal with a lot of stuff, like, the advanced work table should be around where the plastic and the electrical parts are going to be. That's for darn sure. So, things like that are super duper important. There we go. But I will, I'll figure that out off camera. I'm not going to make you guys sit through that torture. What do I need for the battery? Okay. I just looked up there and I was like, why is the noise value so low? Because we're going for light value, that's why. Lead, aluminum, copper. Lead, aluminum, copper. And we have another battery now. I think this will be the last battery we make for a bit. I want to make some more power generating things. By the way, I mentioned that the wind turbines always put out around 20. No, I've had my wind get as low as 11 miles per hour, and when it's at 11 miles per hour, the power output from the wind is 14. So it does get pretty low, but that's okay. That's what the batteries are for, because when it's not low, you want to catch that power. And copper. So yeah, we're going to be building up here today. And at that point, I don't know what... like I said, I got to think about where I want to put what. Obviously, this spot right here is not changing. This is solidified. Okay? So I need to decide... I think the spot up will be the all the workbenches. Like the, definitely the chemistry station. Yeah, all the workbenches. In which case, I'm going to want large mats up there. I'm going to want small mats up there. And honestly, most of the storage will probably be upstairs. The only thing that's going to be down here is the ores. What I need to cook the ores. I'm going to make some more. Oh, no, we're not going to make... No, let's put these out. We're ready to rock. Alright, man, that came on quick. You see, that's what I'm saying. It comes on really fast when you're not paying attention. Although I do have a little bit more time to put some stuff up here. There we go. And yeah, we got a lot of cobalt. Too much freaking cobalt. Okay, so I'm going to close these doors just to, you know... just hopefully they'll, like, not see as ways to come in. They should attack out here. And we'll just have to see how it goes. I'm going to turn off all these lights. The only reason I had those lights on was because I wanted them to come in sooner rather than later. And it takes too... Well, no, I'm not going to say it takes too long for them to come in. Because the thing is, you won't notice your light value and your noise value coming over. So it's better that they take a while to come in. Because then it gives you some extra time. Oh, there they are. Alright, you guys. Now they can hit me through this, but I can kind of dance back and forward. Oh, this might be the defense, guys. Alright, and you're dead. And you're next. Hey, stop hiding. Wow. Okay, now they almost tore this one down. They almost tore all of them down. But I can make multiple levels of them. That was really effective. That's my first real effective defense. Very happy about that. Let's go do some looting. And then we gotta repair. I don't know what I need to repair. It probably shouldn't be anything too bad. Alright, so we've got an effective defense. Now that I've got an effective defense, I don't mind laying in some spikes, you know? They're probably not needed. They're probably gonna just get torn up. They're probably a waste of time, but, you know, we'll put some spikes in. Why not? Who knows? Maybe it would be good. Maybe that one werewolf is the only thing that's really good at tearing out the spikes. Alright, so our power right now is a problem. Negative 66 is too much. I want the stone extractor to keep going, but the most important thing is the oil extractor, so we're gonna... Yeah, so now I gotta put some gates in for sure. Probably not today, though. But yeah, that worked out really well. I'm really happy about that. I am now going to need a stick, a small stone, and one rope. I think the stone's out here. There we go. Now, do I have to make this in a... I probably have to make it in the workbench. And what we're going to be making now is the stone hammer. And the stone hammer is going to allow us to repair stuff. So that's what we're going to go do. We're going to go repair stuff. Okay, so I wonder if they can actually hit me through these fences. I was under the assumption they could hit me through these fences, but they didn't. And I feel like they would have if they could. So I'm not really sure. So it takes... Oh, you see that? It takes iron fragments to repair. Not a problem. Iron fragments. There we go. Very happy with that defense. Very happy. I wasn't convinced, you know? There we go. And there we go. And there we go. So cool. Let's make sure these over here are fine. I don't know when these would have gotten damaged, but... Nah, these weren't damaged at all. Oh, see, we did have one... I'm going to leave that one alone. We'll repair this one. Alright, we're looking pretty solid in here. I think it's time to start building out the base. Finally planned everything out. And this is going to be the hallway. That's going to come down to here with a roof over top, just like that. And it's going to have 3 windows so I could look out into the water, and I'll have another part of my base on that side. But for today, we are going to work on this side, and this place is all planned out. So let's go ahead and start knocking stuff out. I'm going to go ahead and... Oh, I don't have any... Okay. I don't have any room, so I'm going to have to butcher an animal. Which is fine. Here's the butcher's table. So this is my process with the animals, okay? Bring the animal up here. You gut them until there's nothing left and you got all their giblets. Once you're done with that, you instantly go out and wash your hands. Once you're done with that, you cook up the liver. Cooked food lasts longer than non-cooked food, so I'm going to go ahead and cook up the liver. And then you take all the other meat you have, you clear out your drying rack because dried food lasts forever. And then you put all of your non-dried food on the drying rack. And I'm going to want a box over here for all the meat. Let's go ahead and drink something first. There we go. I should have an empty box right. Yeah, there we go. And I'll just put this right here, facing the right way. Not that it really matters, but... And there we go. Just put a bunch of dry meat in there. And then you go get the liver. Now, the reason you cook up and eat the liver is because it gives you health boosts. And I am really close. Did I just eat it raw? I ate it raw, didn't I? I didn't let it cook in time, and I didn't pay attention. I ate it raw. All right, well, guys, pro tip: write this down. Get a pad and paper. Don't eat it raw. That was a complete waste of a liver, but that's okay. Not really of utmost concern at this moment. What I want to do is I want to grab all these logs. I'm going to go up in there and build that second floor. The third. All right, so this is my building. First floor is going to be ore processing almost entirely. Second floor is going to be crafting and storage. I will have some storage on the first floor. My storage is going to be divided into two. Actually, it's going to be divided into 3 floors. The storage for ore processing is this floor. The storage for crafting is this floor, and the storage for food is going to be the floor over that floor. I'm going to put a nice little kitchen on top there. Should be pretty freaking cool. Or I could leave this too high and do stuff on the other side. Because I do want to do stuff. I could just make the other side all about farming and log storage and stuff like that. I'm not really sure yet. I'm not sure if we're going for a third floor. I'm going to put a regular ceiling over it, though, because I'm not ready for a ceiling. And if I do put a roof, because there's 2 different kinds of ceilings you can do. You can do ceilings, which are just floors, or you can do roofs. Roofs are super expensive, and I want to be ready to make them. And I'm really not ready to make them yet. I'm still collecting clay. So this could be a 2-story building. I'm probably going to go 3 stories. If I'm going to go 3 stories, that means I'm going to have another one of these buildings on the other side of the lake, or on the other side of the river. So I'm going to have 6 stories worth of this. So, but I think I want to do that though, because if I only go 2 stories, it's not going to be that much higher than the. It's not going to be that much higher than the bridge, and I want both of the sides to tower over the bridge. You know what else I could do over here? Oh, I can't do that because I can't drive across the river. I was thinking about making a garage over here since it's right next to the road. But the thing is, I can't drive my truck over the river. You know what? This is all stuff I'm going to be thinking about. You guys let me know in the comments what you think about this whole setup. I think it's going to be ginormous. But honestly, it's not even going to be the biggest setup I've ever done. Not by a long shot. So take that for what you will. Let's go ahead up. We got to drop some stuff off. Then we got to load up on sticks and whatnot. There and there. And there. We don't need these 2. And we got to get rid of that stone. Let's take a look at our power. It'd actually be a good time to look at our power. Oh, goodness. Goodness gracious. See, the stone extractor's not doing anything. I don't have any stone in it. Also, it's almost full. So we're going to take all that out. We're going to... Wait, what? There we go. We're going to take all that out. You're going to drop all of the fragments in here. You know, I start to do one thing, and then it's like 50 other things jump up in my face. Now I got to get more stone to load this thing up. Finally got all my stuff together, and we are ready to rock and roll. So let's go ahead and... Did I bring up a thing? No, I didn't. We need to fill... Oh, that's right. I went to... Yeah. I was going to fill up one of these, and I had to butcher an animal. That's right. Okay. Let's bang this out of the park. And, oh, that's right. This should probably be a door, at least for the time being. We're going to go ahead and make this, and then we're going to put a door here. All right. I will probably get rid of this base, by the way. Just because I'm going to have 6 floors of this crazy build. I think we're going to be okay. And 5. Just go ahead and put some planks into this stuff. Go. The reason I made the ghost images over there is because I wanted to get in my own head about exactly how I was going to build this thing out. Is there really no window on this side? Nope, I guess not. No, it's 2. Yeah, because it's 2, and I didn't want to make 2 windows. Come on. Come on, Dennis. You can do it. There we go. Beautiful. Yes, I will put some gates in at some point. I just don't want to right now. Just like, I got like a million things I want to do, and gates are just going to slow me down. So, I shall not be using gates at the moment. By the way, there was a chicken roaming around, and I was like, you know, I already got my chickens. Hopefully they'll reproduce. Oh, speaking of chickens, they should be done by now. It's been 18 minutes. You guys wouldn't know, because, you know, with all the cuts I make, you can't tell. But, oh, look at this. I can walk on the roof. Can't walk down here, though. All right, guys. What do you got going on over here? What is that? Oh, milk. Okay. And there's an egg. Obtained by chickens in the barn. Spoils. Do they not reproduce? I'm thinking they don't reproduce. So I get 1 egg every hour? That seems really crappy. Are there any point to males? The milk's gonna... I need to make a refrigerator. I think we're gonna make a refrigerator next episode, unless I forget, which I very well might. So I don't see the point in males. I don't know if these animals reproduce. So I'm just gonna kind of leave it the way it is, and we'll just kind of see. I mean, by the time I recorded this episode and last episode back to back. So if you guys gave me any tips, I haven't seen them yet. So I'm really looking forward to those tips, though, because I'm kind of curious on what's going on with the chickens. Just sitting here, you know, working on the upstairs part of this base. I'm thinking to myself about making myself maybe an extractor, an oil pump, or even like the refrigerator. These are not things that you can just have go off. Like, you can't have, if your refrigerator goes off, like, let's say you use up all your power, because the fact that windmills or wind turbines now are not working at max efficiency means that you're gonna have times where your power is gonna go out, and if it does, your refrigerator does not turn back on once it goes on. So I kind of wish you'd make it so if the power goes back on, the refrigerator goes back on. I know that's not, well, actually I think that is accurate. I'm pretty sure in my house right now, if I flip my circuit breaker and turned all the power off my house and then turned it back on, I'm pretty sure my refrigerator would go back on. So I wish your refrigerators would go back on. It would really make it a lot simpler, you know, to take care of business here. But that is not the case. And as you know, because of the power not being like, what is the smallest amount of power a wind turbine can put out? I've seen 11. I would say you could probably guarantee yourself 10 power per wind turbine. So maybe you could do the math like that. Say like, oh, if you need a refrigerator, you gotta have 10, you know, 10 wind turbines dedicated to just that refrigerator. But that's not quite the way this game works. So it's gonna be really interesting. You're gonna have to pay attention to the power, which I don't think is necessarily a bad thing. Kind of. I don't know how I feel about it yet. I don't know how I feel about it, having to babysit the power. For those of you who don't know, the last season I did of this game, for those of you who don't know, you're new to the game, wind turbines have always put out 20 power no matter what. In this last update, he's made it so that it's, you know, it depends on how the wind is blowing, which makes sense, okay? So we have to adjust. Now, back in the day, before this update, you would just put down a wind turbine, you're guaranteed 20 power. You put down 5 wind turbines, and you're guaranteed 100 power. Ain't nothing that's going to change that, okay? Now it's changed. Well, I guess updates would change that. So now it's changed. So now we're going to have to babysit our power. Now, last season, did not allow myself to make wind turbines. I believe that was last season. Oh, shoot. I was not prepared for that. I was not paying attention. Hold on. Shh. Here they are. Alright, you. Alright, so he did hit me. Is he going to come in or what? Alright, there we go. He's done. You're done. And you're done. Okay, cool. And these things did not even take that much damage. Oh, hold on. Shh. Where's that coming from? Oh, here he is. Hold on there, buddy. Wow, what happened to him? So, wait a minute. Are these things damaging them or not? I didn't think they were, but they must be because I didn't touch that guy. And he just died. Interesting. Alright, I'm going to move this out of here so I can get in and out easier. And I'm just going to have to remember to try and put it back. But I'll tell you right now, if I move this out, they would have come right in because I didn't remember to put it back because I didn't even know I was getting attacked. All right, well, fair enough. What was I saying about power? Oh yeah, we're gonna have to babysit power. And last season, I only worked with solar panels, which means I had to babysit power last season. And it was kind of fun, but it was also kind of not fun. I don't know, it's hard to explain. In some ways, I could see it being fun. In other ways, not so much. All right, that's good. Put that back. We're good to go. So, yeah, anyway, bottom line is we're going to have to babysit the power, and that's just the way it is. And we're going to have to get used to it. I think I need more, more battery banks at this point. But that's not what we're doing today. We're supposed to be building up here. Getting sidetracked like a mother effer today. I tried to do the same stairs that I did down here, up here, and I couldn't do it. So it wouldn't allow me to do it. And I'm thinking it has something to do with the fact that the stairs that I would make up here, if I was going to make them like this, they've got to be attached to the ground. And this is too high up to be attached to the ground. That's my theory. By the way, you can walk on these even when they're not done, which is hilarious. Set up some more batteries over here. I got a little battery bank area. Probably won't be here permanently, but it's good enough for now. Am I going to get to those batteries today? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe not. We'll see. Just go ahead and grab some planks. Looking good. And where did I leave? Yep, here we go. All right, so these logs are almost done, which kind of sucks, but I got to finish that roof today for sure. And I did make a staircase up there, which means, you know, we'll make some kind of, I don't know. I got some ideas for the roof, some interesting ideas that I think will be fun. We're just gonna have to see how things go. Yep, I already brought up all the planks. Planks are so much easier to move around, you know? You can carry like 1 million of them on you, but the logs take forever. Because you can only fit so many of them in here, right? Oh boy, I'm gonna have to cut some more trees today, aren't I? I gotta get what's-his-face. Scott his name? See, I don't know, though. I heard he's bugged. There is an NPC in this game. For those of you who are new to the game, there's an NPC in this game, and you can have him cut trees for you. He was awesome. But I've heard that he's pretty bugged at the moment, so I don't know if I want to go out of my way to get him. Honestly, I don't really have the... Oh, that's it. Oh, that's another thing. You know what? I might not be able to make another building like this over here, because over there... I have a lot to think about. I totally forgot about the AI buildings. I'm going to need 2 buildings for the AI. I'm going to need a place for him to sleep and a place for him to operate. And they're both going to be on that side. So, all right, you know, I'm not going to continue talking about it because I'll think of something. We'll think of something. I wanted an exact replica of the building I'm building right now on that side. I don't know if that's going to work out. I really don't know. But I got some time to think about it, so it's okay. Go, because once I get him, he won't do anything unless you have the proper buildings. And there. And that's all we can do for now. 4. We do 4. It is raining like a mofo. Okay, we did run out of planks. I figured we would. What do you think the chances are that I forget that this gate is open when I log in next episode? We're just about to the end of this episode. I will log out. Maybe I'll put the gate in before I log out. But, man, like, I feel like if I don't, I'm just going to completely forget. Can I... How much was... Okay, so you lose 10 hit points when you drink dirty water. I was kind of curious. I knew I'd lose hit points. I just didn't know how many. And I really didn't feel like going back and boiling it. Probably a stupid move, but that's okay. Go, and this will be all the logs I'm going to need for it. Now, this is going to drain me of logs completely, and almost all my planks are going to be gone too. So I've got a lot of work to do between this and next episode, but we will have the second floor of this base done, which is awesome. We can start moving stuff in there. And there we go. I'm trying to think of what I'm going to do with this build, right? I'm like, oh, I can move this over here. I can keep this. I can get rid of this. I can move that over there. I can do this. I can do that. None of it matters. I have to let it go. This is an organic build. It is going to almost build itself. It's going to just come into fruition in a very natural way, and I think it's going to be a lot of fun, and I am going to call this one here. If you ended up enjoying the video, please remember to uncage that like button. Also, if you're new here, please subscribe for more daily videos. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time, and until then, take it easy.